If your textbook looks like a snooze fest, you're in the right place. Economic systems might seem dry and complex, but they are the backbone of how societies function and evolve. Understanding them can be both enlightening and fun. Let's make economic systems fun and easy to understand. We'll break down 5 major economic systems from the dawn of human civilization to modern-day theories. First up, primitivism. Imagine a time when survival was a full-time job. In these early societies, people lived in small groups and relied on hunting, gathering, and fishing for their daily needs. There was no concept of money or trade as we know it today. As humans began to settle, they formed early agrarian societies. Families grew crops, built homes, and hunted. These communities were self-sufficient, producing everything they needed within the household or tribal level. The division of labor was simple, often based on age and gender. Everything they needed was produced at the household or tribal level. There was a strong sense of community and shared responsibility. Resources were communally owned, and there was little to no concept of private property. Fast forward to feudalism, the medieval Netflix drama of economic systems. This system was characterized by a rigid hierarchical structure. At the top were the lords, who owned vast lands and had significant power. Picture lords holding land and leasing it to peasants. The peasants, in turn, worked the land and provided a portion of their produce to the lords as rent. This system was based on mutual obligations and protection. Peasants worked the land in exchange for protection and security from their lords. The lords offered military protection and legal justice, while the peasants ensured the land was productive. Sounds like a medieval version of, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, right? This system was deeply rooted in tradition and loyalty, with each class having specific roles and responsibilities. Zooming into the Industrial Revolution, we hit capitalism. This era marked a significant shift in economic systems, driven by technological advancements and industrialization. Here, business owners organized resources like tools, workers, and raw materials to churn out goods for market consumption. The focus shifted from agrarian production to industrial manufacturing. Prices are set by supply and demand, aiming to benefit society's needs. The market became the central mechanism for allocating resources efficiently. It's all about profits and consumer choice. Businesses compete to offer the best products and services, driving innovation and economic growth. Enter socialism, where cooperation is key. This system emerged as a response to the inequalities and exploitation seen in capitalist societies. Think of it as a team sport where private ownership is limited or hybrid. The means of production are often owned collectively or by the state, aiming to reduce disparities and ensure fair distribution of wealth. Prices, profits, and losses aren't the main drivers. Instead, it's about meeting collective needs through cooperative production. The focus is on social welfare and equitable access to resources. Finally, communism takes the spotlight. This system envisions a classless society where all property is communally owned. In this system, the state plans and controls all economic activities. The goal is to eliminate class distinctions and distribute resources based on need. Common ownership is the name of the game, aiming for equal distribution of resources. The idea is to create a society where everyone contributes according to their ability and receives according to their needs. And there you have it. From primitive tribes to state planners, economic systems have shaped societies in fascinating ways. Each system has its strengths and weaknesses, influencing how people live, work, and interact. From the communal efforts of primitive societies to the structured hierarchies of feudalism, the competitive markets of capitalism, the cooperative ethos of socialism, and the egalitarian ideals of communism, each system offers unique insights into human organization. Which system do you think works best? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start a conversation about how these systems impact our world today and what we can learn from them for the future.